What if your peaceful life ended overnight, and the wild started calling your name? This is the story of a dog who was stolen, beaten, abandoned, and reborn as a legend. Before we jump in, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button so you never miss upcoming recaps. Before the Yukon became a frozen graveyard for dreamers, it was a land of gold and survival. During the late 1800s gold rush, thousands of men rushed north chasing fortune. But up there, money meant nothing without strength, loyalty, and instinct. We meet Buck, a massive and gentle dog living a perfect life in sunny California. He belongs to a wealthy judge and is treated more like royalty than a pet. Buck roams freely, eats well, sleeps peacefully, and has never known fear. But comfort makes you forget how safety really is. One night, Buck is betrayed by someone he trusts. He's kidnapped, dragged away from everything he knows, and shipped north, toward a land of ice, hunger, and cruelty. In a single night, Buck's world collapses. When Buck arrives in the Yukon, he learns his first brutal lesson: this world has rules, and pain teaches them fast. He's beaten, starved, and forced into obedience. Not because the men are evil, but because weakness out here means death. Buck resists at first. He fights back. But soon he realizes something crucial. You don't survive the wild by rebellion. You survive by adapting. Buck is sold again, this time to sled drivers delivering mail across frozen wastelands. He's thrown into a pack of hardened sled dogs. At first, Buck struggles. He's bigger than the others, slower to learn, unfamiliar with the sled. Buck struggles at first. He messes up and he gets punished. And leading the pack is Spitz, fast, dominant, and ruthless. But something begins to awaken inside Buck. At night, Buck dreams of a dark wolf watching him from the forest. A reminder of something ancient, something buried deep in his blood. Day by day, Buck grows stronger. Smarter and harder. He learns how to steal food. How to sleep in the snow. How to read danger before it strikes. While Spitz rules through fear, Buck earns respect. Tension between Buck and Spitz grows with every mile. When dogs are straying, Buck shares. When ice traps the team, Buck saves lives. Slowly, the pack begins to follow Buck, not because he demands it, but because he deserves it. Eventually, the tension explodes. In a brutal confrontation, Buck finally challenges Spitz in a brutal fight under the northern lights. It's not just a fight between two dogs. This isn't just dominance. This is evolution. When the fight ends, only one dog stands. Buck becomes the leader. Buck emerges victorious, and for the first time, he runs at the front of the sled. From that moment on, the sled flies across the snow faster than ever before. The wild didn't tame Buck. It woke him up. After completing their final delivery, the dogs are sold again, this time to an inexperienced, selfish man obsessed with gold. This new owner overloads the sled, ignores weather warnings, and drives the dogs past exhaustion. One by one, they collapse. Buck senses disaster ahead, thin ice, death waiting for them. And for the first time, Buck refuses to move. This isn't disobedience. It's instinct. The man raises a weapon, ready to kill Buck for refusing. Just before the trigger is pulled, a stranger steps in. John Thornton. Unlike the others, Thornton doesn't see Buck as property. He sees him as a being. Thornton saves Buck's life, but the rest of the dogs are forced onward, straight into tragedy. Under Thornton's care, Buck heals. Not just physically, but emotionally. For the first time since California, Buck feels something familiar again. Trust. Buck and Thornton travel together into untouched wilderness. They hunt, fish, and survive as equals. But the call of the wild grows louder. Buck continues to see the wolf from his visions, now closer than ever. He meets a real wolf and feels torn between two lives. One with love, warmth, and safety. The other with freedom, danger, and destiny. Thornton senses this conflict. He knows Buck doesn't belong to him. You can love something, and still let it go. Greed returns. The same man who abused the dogs tracks Thornton down, believing he's hiding gold. When Thornton refuses, the man does the unthinkable. Buck returns to find the one human he trusted, gone. This time, Buck doesn't cry. This time, he acts. Buck confronts the man responsible. Not with fear and not with hesitation, but with purpose. When it's over, Buck doesn't return to the cabin. He doesn't look back. He walks into the wilderness, answering the call that's been guiding him all along. Time passes. The people of the North whisper stories of a massive ghost dog running with wolves. A leader. A protector. Buck has fully become what he was always meant to be. Not a pet. Not a slave. But a legend of the wild. If you enjoyed this recap, smash that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.